Okay, back again with another video, right?
Yo.
So every time I hear like it's just man that is financially be there for woman, I don't be like where are these men? Because I have been in relationships, right, where I'm the one I buy from toothbrush to briefs, and they wasn't working. I am the one taking care of them. I've been in situations like that. Or I've been in a situation where I'm the one, when we going out to eat, I'm the one mainly buying the food and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't understand, like, where are these men that's doing everything? Not to say I haven't been in situations where men was doing that too, but I find like it's a different array of things that I have seen for myself. And I don't necessarily go after a man who have to do that all the time for me. And usually, why I don't hear them say, they just say like maybe the man might feel emasculated or something like that, or less of a man if you do that for them. Do you feel like that when, or have women ever taken care of you like that? And do you feel less of a man because they're doing the most for you?
Well, I guess the word you just mentioned, taking care of, I guess that's it's kind of like a dominant word, I would say, taken care of. Now, if you want to say if I have ever been given or been in a position where things have been done for me, yes, I can say that. Taken care of, I don't know if that's a word I can use. But then at the same time, you can say taken care of, because if you use my girl and you know, hey, I go into Chris boxes and I go into Chris stuff, you know, I gonna pick up, you know, I know what Chris like, I gonna pick this up, then I guess there's a sense of, you know, I've had that happen to me. I could honestly say I've been spoiled before, if you want to say that. I've been at work and I've getting text messages, hey, go to the front desk to get lunch waiting for you. As I say, I've been flown out.
Flew out? Okay.
I've been flown out before. I've had somebody tell me like, hey, I gotta go walk. And I've had somebody like, yo, how much for your day? And no, not thinking it serious. I mean, how much for my day? How much you get paid an hour? Whatever. Okay, I gonna pay for your day. Come stay the day with me, like, for real? And I've had that done for me, and I've never been to a point where I feel emasculated. No, I would say this though. If I feel like you're doing too, like for me personally, if I feel like you're doing too much, I'd start to feel like, you don't have to. You know what I mean? You don't have to continuously do this for me. Like, it's not a must. I don't want to ever feel like, or make you feel like at any point that you're taken advantage of, or I feel like I know. Because I have people tell me, Chris, you know you could get anything you want from me. I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't personally know that. I don't, and I say it in a sense of like, I don't go for it. I don't call and say, knowing that I don't call and say, hey, you know what? The new J's come out, you know, like, I really like them, such and such. I've never been that person. But if you show up to my house with a new pair of J's, I ain't gonna say no. So, and I've never felt emasculated. It's kind of a cool feeling, I ain't gonna lie, to be out and, you know, you going to put your card down, then man take your card out, and then we put a card in and they pay. You know, I ain't gonna lie, for me, it's a cool feeling. Emasculated, nah. I've never felt emasculated in that aspect.
Do you guys, asking to the men out there, do you guys feel a kind of way if a woman is constantly wanting to pay or always the one paying? Does it make you feel some type of way? And let me be straight, like, I would never get back in a situation where, for example, I had a boyfriend that was not working and I was taking care of everything. I would never get back in a situation like that. I mean, you might get in a bad spot and I will help you, but am I going to get with you knowing that you ain't working? No. But I do want a relationship where I don't want you to feel like you have to be the one doing it all the time. Sometimes I pay, sometimes you pay. And I would hope that a man don't feel like some kind of way because he doing
you're doing it more than him.
Yeah.
there are people out there now. Going back to a little bit what you said in the beginning. No, the whole taking care of part. If partner really ain't literally doing nothing, and he just home, I wouldn't advise. I wouldn't advise anyone to get in a relationship like that. It's one thing to be down, you check. It's one thing to be down, and your partner doing what he have to do to get out there, but things ain't clicking right now. That's one thing. But it's another thing to actually be physically like, this man literally ain't doing nothing. You come home and they get shit all over the place, and to yourself, you busting your ass and partner just there, just reaping the benefits.
I don't experience that.
Nah.
I don't come home and I vex because I know I out walking and you playing PlayStation whole day. No, you got to go. So that's not the situation I talk about. But if you down and out for a minute, I'll help you back up. You know what I'm saying? I'll work until you get yourself together. But I just wanted to make sure, like, is there men out there that do not have a problem with their women doing for them? There is a narrative out there though that a lot of women just going after men who have to do for them. And the situations I seen is like a lot of women out there with bum ass dudes, like seriously dudes that playing PlayStation or whatever, or PlayStation 5 all day and ain't doing nothing, and it's the woman taking care of them. Like, I know of a lot of situations like that. So I really don't know what world we living in where people saying, oh, woman just want a man for money. Like, there's a lot of situations that is completely opposite of that.
Well, so there's a percentage, right? There's a percentage that literally are that, and there's a percentage that, like, look, this is as we mentioned before partnership, right? I do for you, I check for you, you check for me, and in that situation, as you mentioned, there's a lot of men that wouldn't allow. There's a lot of men that wouldn't allow you to do anything as a female. Like, you're not going to do this for me. But there's a lot of men like me, and you call it what you want, that I don't have a problem with it at all. I've seen my older family members spoil their guys, and I've seen their guy in return spoil her back. You know what I mean? And it's a give and take. Why should I be only limited to providing and protecting? Why should I stop right there? Should I not want to enjoy life? Should I not want to reap? Should I not want to reap the benefits of my woman? And if a woman doing that from my perspective, right, it's because you making her feel like you're worthy of having that done. No, you have a woman who just like, I gonna do it because I know he don't have nowhere else to go. And that kind of BS. But for me, I've been in a situation where, like, yo, I want to make Chris feel good because Chris make me feel good in whichever way. So if just taking Chris out to dinner to this new place in DC, go make Chris feel good because I know Chris like to eat. You know what, Chris, let's go to dinner in DC. I get you. If I know Chris like these kind of things, you know what, I see there, whatever, I gonna pick it up for Chris, and then vice versa. At the same time, Chris making sure his part taken care of as well. You know what I mean? But yes, I have been flown out. I have had lunch bought for me without knowing. I have had gifts, edible arrangement. Is edible arrangements like that with the fruits?
Yeah.
I've had that. I've had edible arrangements. I've had
cologne.
I've had cologne. I've had a lot of stuff throughout the years of my life. Like I said, when it seemed like it came, like, okay, you could pump your brakes now. I don't need you. I've slowed it down, but at the same time, receiving it, hell yeah, I felt great. Why should I not? Why should I not feel good about it?
So that's basically the gist of the conversation. We want to get y'all input. Do y'all feel a kind of way if a woman is doing for you? And women, do you feel that you shouldn't do that much for a man? Or do you do for a man like that? I definitely do. I love to spoil. I like to make them feel really good, and that I can handle my own and I can handle them as well. So till the next time, peace.